Just 1 minute. Huh? What is this thing? Check once. Hmm. Hmm. MBDO, correct? Your is
Yes,
MBDO,
sir. Yes,
correct?
sir.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
MBD. This is the one, no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Okay, these are the fields will be requiredly filled, and after that you have to go with the company code, and you have to give your company code is nothing but MB10, no?
Yes, sir. MB10.
You have created the reconciliation account. You can go with the payment transaction. Area general data contains error. What do you mean the general data? You can go with the general data and you have to do the English over here. You are not giving in English, I think so. You are not selected. Yes, correct. Enter the external supplier number. You have put the tick mark as the external over there. Why? Where? In creation of G number ranges are there, no slash and
No, sir.
what is the transaction code? Slash and percentage and the reference. And if you see here, we'll go for this. You want to check whether it is put a tick mark over there. That's the thing. Global setting. Accounts receivable and payable will be there. Yes. But to check one by one, one by one. Some people will put the external check mark over the master data. Number ranges, where are these number ranges? Can you see here in the number ranges?
OBA7, sir. I think so. T code is
No,
OBA7.
OBSN is the document type. Now we are getting the. You want to see the number ranges for the account group. Hmm. You can
So
see
you
no
went to
transaction.
cross application
No,
component.
no, 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 no. Just initially you have to go with the vendor account groups and see. I'm seeing the vendor account groups. What is the transaction code for vendor account group? Hmm? So how to check one by one? Like it is a practice server system, no? So some people will put the actional things and all those things. So we should be checking one by one. What the system is giving the error should be sorted out by seeing that error. If you see here, this is the one number range XK and one slash n XK and one, just press enter. And what are what's your like I have changed the number
Sir,
ranges for you. Like
uh,
I can see
you
02.
you said that it should be 01 only. Don't create another one.
No, 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 no. Don't think like that. Don't take 01. I told that if the number range is available, if you see here, there is no number range has been used. Zero means like a starting, you can take it as 02 or percentage 5. Why? Because yeah, assigned from number to number and not been consumed one also. So we can go for this. No. Okay, like that you have to see. I don't want to tell that use 01 only. Why? Because in 01 all the numbers has been consumed means how can we go? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
This is like what's your account group like MB10, no?
Yes, sir.
MBDO.
MBDOS, sir.
Hmm. 02 I have given. Okay, I have given 02 for you. Why? Because it is like there is availability number. Hmm. External tick mark is there. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody has put the external tick mark over there. So system is telling that while creating the vendor master, system is telling to give the manually this number. You put external tick mark over
Okay.
here. You have to give manually out of this number 77 333 00005401. You have to give over there. So we should
Oh,
remove this. Why? Because system automatically take this number. Okay. Just
okay, sir.
that's the thing system is telling you. Okay, you can do right now. Will you do it?
I'll see, sir. 1 minute.
No, no. What I'm saying is like we have removed the external tick mark over there. No, you can do when you get the free time. Just see whether it's
Okay, sir.
creating or not. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. It has been created. Correct. If you see here, this number has been taken from automatically from the system from the number range by 02 which was assigned. Correct?
Okay, sir.
Are you getting? Now you
Yes,
can
sir. Yes,
post it.
sir.
Okay, like you can. Okay. Yes, tell
Okay,
me
sir.
like
Thank you.
we have to do from where like we have done with the configuration steps of APP and we are going to post the end users transactions. Okay. One users will be running the automatic payment program. Am I correct? What else? So in order to run the automatic payment program by the users, There should be like a overdue items. No, invoice should be overdue. Then only system will do the automatic payment program. Correct? So how to see the invoices which are how to see the vendor document line item FBL 1N. Correct? Press enter. What's your vendor account? Like if you see here, this is not our company code. Our company code is like TM10. Correct? So if you see here, this is like vendor is 6, I think. So I remember. But the thing is like you have to go with this and you have to check with this vendor. And vendor, okay. Change. This is the one I'm taking. Okay. So before doing this, what we have to do is like we have to go with the vendor once slash n xk02 is to see the change or edit the vendor. And I just want to remove this and I want to put TM10 over here. And for TM10, for which vendor you have to see, I want to see the vendor for TM10 is the vendor Rajini and Pro. TM10, no, ours is 1 minute. This is not the server we have to do. I have gone with the your server, like Omer server. We have to go with our server. Okay. So without any confusions, like we have to go with this user ID and password is different in the server. I'm doing in the server. Okay. Now I'm doing like slash n FBL 1N. Just press enter. And I want to see this TM10 is our company code. And who is our supplier? And we will see this, go to the supplier and then go and we have to give the supplier. Company code, PM10. Just press enter. This is the one, no? So just you can see this line items where it is S. If you see here, two items are loan line items. If you see here, these are the two invoices which are pending. That is nothing but like overdue and due items are there. 5,000 and 10,000. These are company code. No, these are vendor, correct, Anupam?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here our intention is like what we have to do is like we have done the configuration of APP. Now we are going to run the APP. We make the end user to post the transaction through the APP program. So for that, what we need is like we need invoices to be overdue and due items. So we see in that there is a due and overdue items of two line items, that is 5,000, 10,000 for the same vendor, and we can go and proceed to do the procedure. So we will be running the automatic payment program. So how to run the automatic payment program one is I will show you. This is the way. These are the end user activity. Check vendor open item in FBL and FBL1N. Note in this segment, we have to run the APP. Hence, make sure that there should be open overdue invoice against your vendor. If not, then post an invoice in previous month period so that invoice become overdue in the current month. So if there is no any overdue item, then we have to go for the previous month and we have to enter the previous month dated invoices, then it will be the overdue. So after that, what we have to do is like, so what we are going to do is like, we have to run the automatic payment program. This is the entirely end user task. So we make ready of the configuration settings into the system by giving the configuration of all APP automatic payment program. And we are like, we are giving like we are allowing to run the automatic payment program by the end users. They will do in the day-to-day activities. So how to run the automatic payment program is done by the end users only in daily task is like daily activities. So now what we have done the configuration, we have to test it whether it's working or not. We have to run the automatic payment program and we have to educate the trainer how to run the automatic payment program. So if you see here, F110 is the automatic payment program P code. So you have to give the F110 first of all. So if you see here, I want to open the new screen, and if you see here, two line items are this pending for overdue and due item. We are supposed to pay for this particular 5,000, 10,000 rupees to particular vendor. So in order to go for the F-53 individually, we can go with the automatic payment program. And how to run the automatic payment program, we can see here. /n F110 is a transaction code. What run date? What is the run date? You have to give the run date. Today's date, what is the today's date? 10, no? 10/06/2025. Okay. Identification, you have to give some identification. I am giving PM10. Identification is a character. We have to give the 5, 6 characters for here. You can give other character also, but I'm giving like 4 characters as TM10. I'm telling the system today I want to run the automatic payment program. The run date today date I am giving. Identification is nothing but we are putting the 1 characters, 5 characters should be given over. You're putting one name over there. That is also I'm putting TM. So this is the one. So go to the parameters. Go to the parameters. In parameters, if you see here, we have to give some parameters over there. Posting date is today's date and document enter up to date today's date. Means today up to today, what are the invoices are due or overdue? System has taken into consideration that posting date and document date with the run date today also we are running. So identification with TM10. And here you have to give the parameters like for which company code you are running. Our company code is TM10. Okay. So payment method is nothing but T. T is nothing but a bank transfer. We are doing through our bank transfer to their bank. So next posting date, when you are going to run the next posting date, tomorrow we can run. Up to 10th we have done today. Tomorrow, if you go and run, mention up to tomorrow, what are the invoices are pending? That invoices are taken into consideration. System will show all the invoices. So tomorrow date is 11/6/2025. Okay. Who is a supplier? Who is a supplier? Supplier number, you have to write it over here. And your supplier is nothing but like 7 is our supplier. 7, you have to give the supplier over here. Okay. Supplier is 7. PNP associates. And if you can check the document, everything is in the document. You have filled the parameters. If you see here, these are the parameters we have been given. That is nothing but for system as given the run date today and identification also today's date. And if you see here, the posting date is like today and document date is today. Means till today we have posted like sorry till today what are the overdue invoices are there due and overdue item that will be calculated. So if you see here, the company code which was given by our company code and payment method is T and next payment date is 21/9/2025. If you see here, the vendor for which vendor we are giving that vendor number has to be given over here. And if you see here, additional log, go to the additional log here. This is the additional log tab. And if you do the additional log, you have to put a tick marks over here. We have to tell the system to check the due date check payment method selection in all cases, and if you line item of the payment document, if these should be put a tick mark. So we tell the system that to check the due dates and payment method is there for T. In all the cases was same payment methods which was given by us or not there. We are telling the system to check. And if you see here, line item of payment document, which line item should be done for the payment. So we are telling the system to check for line item wise also. So who is our vendor? Our vendor is 7. And two vendor also 7. So if you see here, these are the things we are given. So you have to save it. If you save, details have been saved for the run 10/6/2025 for TM10. So if you see here, this is the document. Parameters have been entered. Okay. Parameters have been entered. If you see here, just I want to go for this thing and I want to go for the status. And if you see here, parameters have been entered. Each and every step has been given in the document with these screenshots. So you have to understand why we are doing, for what sake we are doing, we have to understand. So please don't get confused. And while doing this, you should be doing with the step by step. Don't hurry, buddy, don't do anything else. Just see and watch and you write it down piece of paper, the step by step. If you follow means it will come very clearly. So if you go and see here, these are the things. Now we have to click on proposal. So we have to take this proposal. So click on proposal and today date, start date and start time and start immediately how to put a tick mark over here and how to tick over here. So proposal is running. So just press enter. If you press enter, payment proposal has been created. We are telling the system that we have been like allowing the system to check all the conditions which was given by us to sync with other things. What are the overdue and due items? And it will be sync with the configuration steps also, and it will check. And we have entered payment proposal has been created. Means proposal has been created. So we have to see that proposal and whether the proposal is all correct and is passed the accounting entry means we can go and we can do the payment, or else if any errors are there, system will throws the error and we should see that error and we should be we should be like we are supposed to do sort it out this error. So if you see here, if you see here, what we are going to do is like we have to display the proposal. How to see the disposal? If you see the proposal, if you see here, you have to read one by one. You have to read. If you see here, the system is telling that today we are going to run the automatic payment program. By time this is 10:30 37 seconds, and text is nothing but like job we have done. We have 110 the transaction code, and for which date we have done 10/6/2025 for company code TM10. So if you see here, we are going to start 10303 700 being started. Means like this is the number was generated by the system. And if you see here, step one started program. So what we are going to do is like if you see here, this is like done by the Sudhir01 user ID. So which from like to whom like how can I say like the user who is going to run this program, it will come the user ID name and log for proposal run for the payment is today's date. Identification as we have given this TM10 and additional log for vendor 7. Vendor 7 means nothing but a vendor number. For the vendor 7, I means number vendor number, company code is TM10 and due date determination additional log. If you see here, document 2002 line item 001 via 5,000 rupees. If you see here, I have to open this. Like if you see here, this is for the 5,000 document number has been given over here. If you see here, this is the thing. System has showing that this is the line item is overdue. It is showing. So if you see here terms of payment and zero and all those things has been shown. Payment must take place before 5/6/2025. Next payment will be next payment run is nothing but 11/6/2025, which was given by us. So if you see here, if you see here, these are the things. So yeah, and then what and the next thing is like this is the one. So payment method selection additional log. So if you see here the payment method selection for item due now to the amount 5,000. It will not so only 5,000 is showing. It's not showing for this thing. So overdue it's showing. So what we are going to do is like again what we have to do is like we will be posting the invoices in backdated invoice and we will see how it will be. So for this we can do, but that's not a big deal. But what the thing is, like only one invoice means we can go with the F-53 and we can do it. No. So what is the use of running the automatic payment program? So they should be invoices overdue. So here only overdue invoices one is there. So what we are going to do is like we are going to do like a we post two or one or two more invoices in backdate entry for next last month and we will run the program. So if you see here, I can sort it out. But the thing is like for one invoice means we can do an F-53. No, why we are going for this automatic payment program? So I want to close this and I want to edit this and I want to go for the proposal. I want to delete the proposal for a sake. So what I would like to do is like I want to go for the new thing and I will go for the slash and FB60 is the transaction code to post the invoices. So if you see here, this is a supplier number is like just change the company code. What's our company code? Our company code is like TM10. I am posting general invoices in backdated. Why? Because it should be overdue. So if you see here TM10, the supplier is 7 and 7. You can see this, and you have to give the invoice date as like I am giving 01 05 2025. Control C and Control V. So amount is nothing but like if you see here, I am giving as 30,000. And if you go and see here, the tax is nothing but like being invoice posted. So which GL account debit expenses? No, what is the expense GL account we are doing debiting? So you can go with the this thing audit fee. If you all give the audit fee, the amount you have to give for the 30,000. And after that, you have to copy this and you have to paste it in the text. You have to paste it in the text. Just press enter. System will not allow to post this transaction. Why? Because posting period 002 2025 is not open for the variant TM10 and category account categories plus. What do you mean by this? Anybody you can say. By reading this, you will be understanding all those things. System has given the procedure also. You have to understand. You have to tell me what is the meaning of that. What do you mean by this? What do you understand by this?
So we are in posting period 03 means June, and we
Hmm.
want to post the entry in May 02. That's why error is coming.
Yes. Ah, exactly. Very good boy. So that's the thing. So you can go and you can hear. Okay. So you can click here and the screen will goes to this and you can go with the open and close posting period and you can give the posting period of variant like a TM10 and you can see here just press enter and if you see here the TM10 what we have given we have to open the periods first plus 3 and here we have to open the 2 also. Just do the 2 over here and here also you can do the 2. Are you getting? Are you getting?
Yes, yes, sir.
These are all three you can put. But because this is the third month now. Yes. Okay. And GL account also you have to put 2. Okay. Means May, June is open. You can post the May invoices also. Are you getting? This is
Yes,
the
sir.
one, no? Tata Group. Okay. So now we can post it. So if you see here, what we are doing to why we are trying to post the invoice in backdated date, that's the reason system has thrown the error that you are not been opened the posting period for this particular month. So we have been gone to the posting period and we have given open the period for the last month and we are able to post the transaction right now with the posting of last month. So if you see here, this is the 7 is our like thing, and if you go for the invoice, then you have to give the invoice date, today's date, and amount is nothing but 30,000, and text is nothing but the narration you have to give here, the being invoice posted, and what for whom you are posting 3,000, and what amount you are going to post 30,000, and the text is nothing but we have to give the text is nothing but like invoice posted. So just press enter. And again, it's showing some error in company code TM30. The number range 03 is missing for the year 2025. So what do you mean by this error? By reading this, you can understand. You have to tell you guys has been done all those things, but you have to tell what the error and read this very carefully, and you have to tell this error. Okay, take your own time, but the thing is like I'm expecting something from you. Since we are posting so many entries, we are getting this type of errors, and you have to Umar, you have to tell. Jigyasa, you have to tell. Are you there, Umar and Jigyasa?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Yes, sir.
What do you understand by this? Read carefully, and you can see this procedure also. It will tell, and you will be understanding all those things. You have to tell. Who will tell? Umar, you will tell?
Sir, it's saying the number range 03 is not available to post the document.
What we have
So
to
we have
do?
to create a number range.
How to create the number range? For which type of document you have to create the number range? What type of document we are posting? You have to tell Omar. What type of document we are posting? Vendor invoice we are posting. What
Vendor
type of
invoice.
document?
KR, sir.
Yeah. How to see the
We
document
are
type?
/N OBS 7.
Hmm. Just press and go to the position and type of
KR.
document is KR. Just press enter. Select this line item. Go to the details. If you see here 03 is the KR and go to the number range and you have to give your company code over here and you have to assign the number range for here for this particular year. And you have to give 03 over here for your company code, and 2025 is the year, and from number to number the thing is like 4,000 to 4,000. That's it. Okay, did you got it?
Yes, sir.
Just press enter. Again it's telling that an entry is required in the business area. Business area, what we have given TMM, no? Yes, this is the one you have to do. Just press enter. A tick mark has been came. Means green tick mark, there is nothing to be there to give the required fields. Just simulate it. And if you simulate it, you can see here, this is the thing. We have given 10.6 only. Why you have to give the 10.6? You have to give the bag ticket, no? You want the overdue item. So why we have to give the 10.6? You have to give the last month. The people, you have to concentrate here. Hmm? You have to tell, sir, you are doing mistake. Okay? You have to give 0.5, correct? Why
Yes,
we
sir.
have changed this like a posting period over there, not to post on previous month invoice. Why? Because it should be overdue. Correct. If you do this today's means it's due. So understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This person here what the GL account you are going to take. Here what the amount 30,000 and text is nothing but you have to get a text over here. Just person again install. Now it will tell the system. Period is 03 adjusted in the line with posting date. Means like even though we are into the June, you are going to post like a fifth month of invoice. Intentionally we are doing, just system is cautioning you and giving the warning message. Just ignore this and just press send. And entry is recorded in the business area. We have to go to business area. So just press enter. Just press enter and we'll close peacefully and go to the document and simulate it and we have to post it. Okay. This is the document 4000 was posted in the company code field. If you see here, and I have been opened these things like if you go and see here, two invoices are there. Right now we have been posted one more invoice that should be overdue because like we have been posted in the last month. So if you want to see this list, refresh it and it will come here. Okay, 30,000. So there are two invoices. One is 5,000, one is 30,000. Okay. And 10,000. Altogether 45,000. But the thing is like overdue items which are there here is 5,000, 30,000. Are you getting?
Yes.
Hello. Okay. I want to do the payment for this only for 10,000 rupees. How to do the payment? Slash n f dash 53 is the transaction code to do the payment for 10,000. And I'm doing today's date. The payment like a bank through the bank I'm doing. What will be the accounting entry? Jigjasa? Not that. Okay. So then process open item. In company code TM10, the number line 04 is missing. What is the company? What type of document we are going to post? Now vendor payment. In vendor payment,
KZ.
we have to go. Okay, is it? How to see the document types? Slash
Slash and
n
OBS.
OBS7. Yes. Okay. So in OBS7, you have to go and press enter and you have to go through the already is there. Okay. I've been opening this like you can go and you can check where it is. This is the one. This is the one. Where is that? This is not the one. I want to what we are slash and OB. What is the like just telling 04, no? Just press enter. Which type of document we are going to post? KZ, correct? For the KZ, you have to go with this line item and select this line item. 04 is the number line. For your company code, you have to create it. CM10, you have to go with the intervals and insert it. And you have to use 04 over here. And for which year you are going to create 2025. And from number to number and 5,000 to 5,000 to 5,000. Just press enter and you have to save it. And after saving this document has been saved, again I want to post one invoice. Yes, I want to go with the process open item and entry is required in the business field. Where is the business area? You have to do the business area STMM. And you have to go with the process open item and it has been there. Here, for suppose you are doing manually. At the time, what you are going to do is like you have to deselect this and deselect this. Double clicking over here, blue will be coming black. So after that, what you are going to do, you have been done the 10,000 rupees payment. Which against invoice? These are the KR. These are the invoices are pending. For which against you are doing this 10,000, just double click over here, and this should be zero. System will understand that for this particular invoice 10,000, you are doing the payment of 10,000. Correct? Are you getting? Just
Yes, sir.
simulate it. Yes. This is the accounting entry. HDFC Bank is credit and vendor is debit. So execute it. So if you see and see the report over there, where is that report is not been opened over. FBL1N. FBL1N. Just press enter and just execute it. and you will not able to see the 10,000. 10,000 has been like done the payment of the particular vendor. These are the two invoices are overdue. Now we want the overdue items to run the automatic payment program. Are you getting?
Yes.
So what we will do again, the parameters are same and additional log is same. And what we are going to do, just come to the status, go to the proposal, just put a tick mark over here and proposal is running. Just press enter. If you enter, the payment proposal has been created. So if you see here, the display the proposal log and you can read everything in one by one for our understanding. We have to read why, because how the system will be doing all the steps in sequence, it will be checking. So in additional log, we have put the all the tick marks. No, so whatever the tick marks have been given over there, it will be checked with the configuration steps and what we have given the in the vendor master and all those things will check and it will give the show you these things. If you see here, job F110, this is the like today's date and company code. And if you see here started from like which user ID it has been run the automatic payment program. And if you see here, identification number and 7 is the vendor number for company code TM10, due date determination additional log, document 12002 is the document number, line item 001 is 5,000 rupees, minus is showing, means we are liable to pay for the vendor. So vendor credit is showing. So if you see here, one line item has been shown. Payment must take place on 5/6/2025. And if you see here, due date determination log, and if you see here, document is for 4,000, line item 001 30,000 is due, and payment must take place on before 9/6/2025. Next payment means run, payment run. So if you see here, these are all the things has been given by the SAP. If you see here, the error has to be seen here. The payment method selection additional log. Payment method selection for item due now to amount 35,000. Means system is telling that total two line items are there. One is 5,000, other is 30,000. Total clubbing together for particular vendor, we are liable to pay 35,000. Okay, are you getting? So if you see here, system is telling that none of the payment method T is nothing but what? T is nothing but payment method. T means what?
Bank payment.
Very good, very good. As he mentioned for bank payment. If you see here, none of the payment method T has been entered in master records or in the document. What do you mean by this thing? This is the error. This is the error. Another payment method means bank transfer T has not been mentioned in the master record or in the document. Means what? You have to tell.
Hello, hello.
Yes, tell me. Hello.
I think, sir, we have not select the bank transfer and master record document.
Which master data document?
Uh, I think so. Vendor account.
Super, super. Very good, very good. Very good, Anupam. That's the thing. Good understanding. Good. So if you see here, we have to go for the master data. So here the thing is like system is telling that we have not been mentioned the payment method. Means like for vendor, in vendor master we have to tell that it is like bank transfer we have to do. Then only system will synchronize with while we are doing the bank transfer for our company code to vendor, means like we have to go with the there we have to mention. So that's the thing. So how to go and change the vendor master data, Anupam? If you want to do any modifications or change, I have told you know how to which T code we will use. XK02, correct? We have to change the vendor details. So we have to put the payment methods in vendor master, as you told. No, how to change that payment vendor master means we have to change or edit the vendor XK02. So where it will be there, payment transactions in company code segment. So you have to go with this, put a tick mark and press enter, and you will be going to that screen. Like per terms of payment is there, we have given. After that, if you come down, the payment methods, automatic payment transaction, payment methods has to be given T. Why? Because in automatic payment program, we have given the bank transfer as a T, as well as like you have to do, you're doing the, to this particular vendor also, you're doing the bank transfer as T. So system is telling that this is the missing. So we have gone to the vendor and we have changed our read option and we have gone with XK02 and we have put the company code data, the payment transaction, and it will allows the screen to move here. Then we have to give the payment method as T and you have to save it. Are you getting everybody?
Yes,
Hello?
Yes,
Sure?
Yeah, yes,
Okay, very good. Very good, very good. So that's the thing. So now what we are going to do is like we came to know that we have sorted out the error. So what we have to do, we have to delete the proposal. This proposal has to be deleted. Why? Because we have proposal has been like a run the proposal at the time system has been given the error and we have sorted the error and again we have to run the proposal firstly by deleting this. Why? Because system will check background what you have done, what you have assigned, then it will show again. So you have to go with the edit button and go to the proposal and you have to go with the delete button and delete this proposal. I'm deleting this proposal means this whatever that you have seen that error, we have sorted out that error for that particular proposal and that proposal is different. Then we are allowing the system to check again whatever the error has been, like we have changed the things, no? So some modifications has been done to particular vendor. So we have to delete that and we have to run the proposal. Then the system, we are giving access to system to check again whether it is like done correct or not. If anything else, system will tell in new proposal. So how to run the proposal? Go to the proposal and start the proposal and press enter. If you enter, payment proposal has been created. Now we have to display the proposal and we have to see any more errors are there, and if it is not there anything else, the system will pass the accounting entry and it will showing. And so if the system is showing the accounting entry over there, there is no errors, then we have to go for the run, means do the payment to the particular vendor. So before that we have to see the display the proposal log. If you see here the proposal log, you can see. If you see the till now, if you see here the payment method selection, additional payment method selection for the item due now to the amount of 35,000, payment method T is being checked. In earlier proposal, none of the payment method T has not been given in the master records. In document it has been given. Now it has been checked. Payment method T is being checked, means the system has been checked. There is no errors. So if you see here, no entry for city name, no permitted payment method exists, and information vendor 7, payment company code TM10, payment not possible because of reported error. What do you mean by these things? No entry, no entry for city made, and payment method checked. No permitted payment method exists. So if you see here, the payment not possible because of reported error. So we have not mentioned any city in the thing. No entry for the city made. Again, we have to check. Somewhat the new error has been came. So how to check this? If you see here in the document, we have run all those things. T has been entered in the master records. Analyze the above proposal. Look at the text in the rounded circle. It says that the payment method T is not assigned to vendor master. Hence, you need to assign the payment method to vendor master and then again to run the APP. So if you see here, assign the payment methods, we have assigned the payment method like this. Everything is in the document. So now we have to delete the proposal and we have run the proposal again. After running the proposal, we came to know other thing. PO street box is missing. This is not the error we got. We got the city name. So we have to give the city name. So how to go to give the city name? XK02 and we have to give the city name over here. Likewise, you have to do one by one, one by one. Okay. city name, where it is missing the city name, there we have to go and we have to do it. If you go and see here, and again the system is asking for the city name. So where is the city? In general data, if you go, the city name should be given over here, I think. So where is the city? Where is the city? What is the city name? Where is the city? Is exclusive to control payment transactions over here. Contact person is here. We'll see. And here there is no thing. Address is there. Address. There is a city name we have to go. Something. Address and overview. Yes, and all those things. This person. Control. Control don't be no, here won't be bad. Where is the city name? Okay, we have done with this. Tomorrow we'll go and we'll see and we'll run the automatic payment program. I have done with the city name also. No, just I want to delete this proposal. Why? Because it has been shown other error. So go to the proposal and delete it. And you just keep it in the mind that our identification is TM10. Okay. So I want to delete this also. Why? Because the parameters also I will delete. Tomorrow date will be changing. No. Okay, no parameters are there. Tomorrow we will run the automatic payment program and we will see. Why? Because I'm having other meeting by 11. So we will be seeing in the tomorrow how to text it and we will be done with the tomorrow's class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
That's all. Tomorrow we will, if you have any questions, write it down. Tomorrow I will sort it out. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for all.
Thank you, sir.
You have
Okay,
not
sir.
done the recording, I think. So, not able to.